Now on Nightcast, will ballot measure 2 help Alaska's medical marijuana patients get the drug they need? We take an up-close look at the answer. Plus, a house party takes a violent turn thanks to some unwanted guests. Now a teenage girl is in the hospital.
They see us, but they don't hear us.
Plus, when will the feds finally listen to the people of King Cove? Tonight, what the governor is doing to get their attention.
And now, from KTVA 11 News, this is Nightcast.
Good evening, I'm Alexis Fernandez. The Alaska Cannabis Club calls itself Alaska's first and only legal medical marijuana resource. And today, the club is launching its own campaign to help legalize recreational marijuana on November 4th. KTVA 11's Charlo Greene spoke with the people behind the Alaska Cannabis Club and the people working to keep marijuana illegal. Charlo?
Well, Alexis, the Vote No on 2 campaign says the vote on November 4th has nothing to do with medical marijuana. The Alaska Cannabis Club says otherwise. In fact, today it's launching the Vote Yes on 2 for Freedom and Fairness campaign to help the thousands of Alaskan medical marijuana cardholders find easier access to their medicine.
It's very hard when you see your own child going through this.
It has been a long and trying 6 months for Tillie Nashoopuk. He's been waging a war against the testicular cancer threatening to claim his life.
I was diagnosed in March of 2014.
How old were you?
I was 20 at the time.
20.
Yeah.
Prescription drugs and chemotherapy led to dramatic weight loss and insomnia until his own mother recommended he try medical marijuana.
I know it helped him with his appetite, with all that chemo and treatment and all the nausea and everything, and it helps his appetite pretty good.
So as a mom, you weren't concerned at all about marijuana?
No.
But Tillie Nashoopuk says she was concerned about her son having to break the law to obtain his medical marijuana until the Alaska Cannabis Club entered the picture.
I saw online on Facebook about the Cannabis Club, and I gave the number to him to call.
Definitely more patients out there like Solomon, and their illnesses vary widely.
Co-founder of the Alaska Cannabis Club, Peter LoMonaco, says people like Solomon are why the Alaska Cannabis Club exists.
We are a group of Alaskans operating for Alaskans, and we're not here to hurt anybody. We're just out here to fulfill a safe way for these people to obtain their medication that they need.
Both LoMonaco and the Nashoopuk say unless Alaskans vote to pass ballot measure 2 and legalize recreational marijuana, medical marijuana patients in the state will continue to be forced to feed the black market when they can't get to the Alaska Cannabis Club. Christina Woolston with the Big Marijuana, Big Mistake Vote No on 2 campaign says ballot measure 2 has nothing to do with medical marijuana patients.
Well, medical marijuana is legal in Alaska, and we do feel like there should be a conversation about medical marijuana, but that's not what this ballot measure is about.
But the Alaska Cannabis Club maintains ballot measure 2 has everything to do with medical marijuana, and they say they'll be working to ensure the measure passes in the coming weeks.
Now, everything you heard is why I, the actual owner of the Alaska Cannabis Club, will be dedicating all of my energy toward fighting for freedom and fairness, which begins with legalizing marijuana here in Alaska. And as for this job, well, not that I have a choice, but fuck it, I quit.
All right, we apologize for that. We'll be right back. Pardon for us. Meanwhile, the Vote Yes on 2 campaign held a fundraiser last night with Gary Johnson, the CEO of one of the largest cannabis businesses in the nation, who is also a former New Mexico governor and 2012 presidential candidate. Johnson, who became the president and CEO of Cannabis Sativa Inc. in January, says he was in town to encourage Alaskans to legalize recreational marijuana. He says the world is watching Alaska and the nation's legalization efforts. Johnson told the crowd at the Yes on 2 fundraiser that if voters do not choose to legalize marijuana on November 4th, it's possible that their own children may be victimized by marijuana prohibition.
Fundamentally, for me, legalization is about, do you want your children to go to jail for their 50% statistical use of marijuana? I dare say that nobody wants to see their kids go to jail because of prohibition.
Johnson says he believes voters will legalize recreational marijuana this year as long as the ballot supporters are willing to educate fellow Alaskans on the issue.